Hi everyone, and welcome back to Investments with Sean. Today I want to talk about why and how you should invest in solar energy or renewable energy in general. Well, of course, we know that fossil fuels, well, they're not limitless and they cause damage to the environment, the drilling and so on, the oil, we've seen oil spills all around the world. And renewable energy like solar and wind certainly, like they say, they they continue to replenish, we continue to be able to use them, and they are not as damaging to the environment. And in a place like Barbados, where we get 365 days of sunlight a year, most years, it's certainly an opportunity to take advantage of what we have here for us in Barbados again. And I'm not saying that this isn't for our viewers all over the world, but again, for us in Barbados, actually, our fuel costs are some of the highest in the world, and certainly the highest in the Caribbean region. So we have to look at other options. We have to look at the availability of what we have, and what better than the sunlight that is shining above us. More on the why. Uh, Energy independence is very important. Right now, we're seeing a move towards energy independence. We're seeing the war with Russia and Ukraine certainly causing oil prices to go up worldwide. And what I believe we're going to see in years to come is more countries are going to want to become independent and not dependent on energy from other sources, from other countries that they have to import, but what they can do on their own, what they can do with those close to them within their region, that there will be less reliance on shipping energy in, on bringing energy in, and so on. So it's really the ideal time for us to move into renewable energies. And then thirdly, Barbados has shown that it's determined to be carbon neutral by 2030. And what does that mean? That means that we want to reduce our footprint, our fossil fuel footprint. That means that we want to, again, move towards renewables and being fully renewable by 2030, if possible, to use more electric vehicles and not fossil fuel vehicles going forward. So again, all of these are the reasons why we should get into investing in solar. And now I'm going to talk about some of the ways how that can be done, particularly in Barbados. So we start at the top. Firstly, we can have solar farms. So that's large scale. We can do, there's 1 megawatt farms, there are 500 kilowatt farms, there are 5 kilowatt, and the list goes on. The local utility company, they have a number in mind of how much megawatts of electricity they need. It's certainly a large number, and there is opportunity to develop a solar farm and have an agreement with the solar company to sell your electricity to the grid and receive great compensation. It could be between 15 and 25% return on a solar farm with the current rates that we are seeing in the market now. Okay, but maybe you're not as large scale as being able to do a solar farm. Maybe you don't have the access to the land. Maybe you don't have the capital, the income. You don't have what is needed, and that's fine. There's still opportunities for you to tap in. So step down from having your solar farm. There's a roof over your head. We are also seeing solar panels placed on buildings, on residential homes that are impacting people's utility bills. They're selling the electricity to the grid directly. It's subsidizing their light bills, and they're able to reduce their costs of electricity. They're able to get some income if it is greater than their electricity bill. So certainly this is a great investment, especially considering that electricity is increasing along with the increase in the price of oil. So if you can reduce or completely eliminate your electricity bill by placing panels, investing in panels on your own roof, then great. That's a great investment for you and your family. The contracts for solar farms, I should have said before, are typically 20 years. So that's a great lifetime of income. The warranty for solar panels is typically 25 years. So there's a long time that you'll be able to benefit from these investments into solar, into improving the economy, into Barbados not needing overseas fuel, overseas energy, into hopefully reducing the prices of everything because we've been able to reduce the price of fuel. We will import less. We'll use less foreign currency, so we'll have more foreign currency reserves here. It's, holistically it's great, but maybe you don't have a roof. Maybe you aren't able to invest in the the solar panels right now. Maybe you don't have the income. You aren't able to get the loan from the bank. You can't do it. There's still more ways to invest in solar right now. There's actually a company here that's doing digital solar panels. So you can go to this company and you can, well, I will say I signed up myself. You can sign up. You can purchase panels, between 1 and 20 panels online digitally. So you don't have to go and get the loan. As how many other panels you can afford to purchase, you purchase. They're on rooftops, on buildings, in solar farms all over the island. You basically sponsor a panel, and then you get a return every month. You get some income based on the amount of panels that you've purchased. That return could be between 8 and 10%, I believe. A very good return, very decent return in this market, especially. And again, you would have assisted in the further development of renewable energy within your country, and you will be able to get some investment income from that. And then finally, you don't even want to go that scale. There's access, and I'm sure there's going to be greater access in financial markets. There's currently a local company that's doing a renewable energy fund that you can invest there, and I expect more companies to go that direction as well. So you can also tap in through your financial institution, more so probably through mutual fund companies, through asset managers, where then you can get access through holding units of a fund. And then this may now be your cheapest entry point into investing in solar, and still those returns will be expected to be very good, 7% and greater. You may be seeing 10-15% depending on how those funds perform, but I certainly say you'll definitely see more than what you're getting, leaving your funds in the bank. So all in all, why to invest in solar energy independence for the country, better for the economy, better for the environment. And how, I've listed the hows. You can go all the way out to a farm, and all the way down to a small, not small, but all the way down to a financial investment. So we can invest from $500 up to millions. You choose, but there are opportunities out there. Don't say that you didn't know that there were opportunities, and don't let me hear you saying that there are no opportunities to invest in Barbados, because that's what the channel is all about. There certainly are. So go check them out.